The Whispering Tree. Once upon a time, in the heart of the great Iroko forest in West Africa, there was a small village called Elujai. The villagers lived peacefully, farming the rich earth and sharing their harvest in harmony. Among them was a young boy named Ode, curious, sharp-witted, but dangerously impatient. Ode was the only child of a poor widow, Mama Orojo, who always said, "Patience is the staff of wisdom. He who runs ahead may miss the road." But Ode would often scoff and say, "Patience is for the weak." In the middle of the forest stood a mysterious, ancient baobab tree that villagers called the Whispering Tree. No one dared go near it. They believed it could speak, and those who disrespected it would face strange consequences. One day, a drought struck the village. The wells dried up, and the crops began to wilt. Elders gathered and declared a 7-day fast and prayer for rain. But Ode, angry and frustrated, shouted, "Why wait? That tree knows something. I've heard it whispers at night." They warned him, "That tree is older than this land. It rewards respect and punishes arrogance." But Ode had made up his mind. That night, under the cover of darkness, he crept into the forest alone. As he reached the baobab tree, the wind suddenly howled, and the leaves began to rustle, though there was no breeze. Then a voice, deep, whispering, "What do you seek, child of haste?" Startled, Ode stood still, but his pride pushed him forward. "Rain. We need rain. I don't have time for riddles." "Then offer something, dear," the voice said. "What do you love the most?" Without thinking, Ode said, "My mother. She holds me back." The tree went silent. Suddenly, the sky turned black. Thunder roared. Rain began to pour down violently. Ode grinned and ran back to the village, drenched but proud. The next morning, the village rejoiced. The farms drank up the rain, the wells filled again, and food was saved. But when Ode got home, his smile vanished. Mama Orojo was gone. Vanished, no note, no trace. The villagers searched everywhere. Days turned to weeks. Some said she had gone to the forest. Others whispered that the tree had taken what was dear to Ode. Crushed by guilt, Ode returned to the baobab tree, weeping and begging. "You asked for rain. You offered what you loved most," the tree whispered. "Now you understand. Words are seeds. And every seed grows." From that day on, Ode became the humblest boy in the village. He spent his days helping others, never speaking in haste, and teaching younger children that every word carries power. Years later, Ode became a wise elder, loved and respected by all. But he never stopped visiting the baobab tree, laying gifts of yams and kola nuts at its roots, whispering, "Forgive me." Moral of the story: be careful what you say, for words are powerful. Impatience and pride can cost you what you love the most. Wisdom lies in humility and patience.